Tory,
What up? What up? What up? I hate when niggas don't keep the same energy with me. What energy? Why did you speak on my business online, brother? And you, what is that?
Man, I wish you would have got that.
I did get it.
Damn.
Don't do it. You already shot Maggie.
You knocked his ass out, Tory? You knocked him out? That shit. Tory said he just knocked August Alsina ass right out. One punch crunched him, Tory. He said one punch crushed his ass.
What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Torius, and we are back with another video. Now look, y'all already seen the video that I had posted earlier involving the Tory and August Alsina altercation, or at least the aftermath of it, the before and aftermath of it. And then you had heard the audio that I had posted as well, and I'm pretty sure you heard it from another page. So let's go ahead and get into it. Did Tory Lanez do something wrong? Was August Alsina in the wrong? What the hell can be dissected from this situation? I'm gonna be honest. Nobody was in the right. Nobody was necessarily in the wrong. I can see how you could lean more so towards Tory Lanez being wrong because you should never punch nobody because of words. But you do also have to be aware that your energy speaks a lot before you speak. Do you see what I'm saying? A lot of the times, before you even approach a situation, or before you really get into a situation, your energy is already being the main thing that's spoken and that's felt before you ever speak a word. Your presence is felt before your words are. Somebody could say, oh, I hate you, versus somebody saying, motherfucker, you know, I hate you, I hate you. So you need to be aware of that at all times. This is something that August Alsina obviously didn't take into account. Whether he thought Tory Lanez was just some midget fake gangster or some midget fake thug, you know what I'm saying, calling him a gremlin or whatever else he did online. You gotta be aware that certain people really don't play like that, and you need to approach a situation how you want the outcome to be. So in other words, if you don't want to seem like you're about violence, then don't speak with the tone, with the energy, or with the mannerisms of somebody who's willing to get violent. Once again, I don't think that you should just punch somebody over no words as simple as, oh, you should have kept that same energy. But when you apply the energy that August Alsina had to the situation, then we're looking at something totally different. He was like, I hate when niggas don't keep that same energy. Tory responded off of that. You know, even though August did say, like right after, August said, why did you speak on my situation, or why did you speak on my situation 2 years ago, whatever the case may be, you have to still look at it as August presented the energy of a person who was willing to get violent in that exact moment. And Tory, you know, whether he had security or not, which obviously he did, but Tory, he had took a stand. You know, it was something that was very stupid, but he had took a stand on it, and he rocked nigga. So, I mean, he punched dude in the face. As simple as that. I don't know if he was really knocked out or if he was dazed or whatever, but judging from the picture, there was nothing else beyond maybe a punch or two, or whatever the case may be. That obviously wasn't displayed on video. It's rarely ever displayed on video for whatever reason, but yeah, man. So I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna just think on it. Do I think that August Alsina was wrong? Not necessarily, but with the manner that he presented it, he did kind of have it coming. Sad to say it like that. You have to think about the type of culture that we're in. When you tell people to keep that same energy, it's normally leaning towards a violent type of altercation, just to be real with you. And Tory responded as such. Now, obviously, when black people speak, our slang and how we do things, it's all based off of ambiguity and the energy that we display along with the context that's given. You know what I'm saying? The context that was given, why'd you speak on my situation 2 years ago? But the energy that was displayed along with the phrasing, keep that same energy, was a violent one. So more so, August Alsina was more so in the wrong. You know, he, like I said, he kind of had it coming. So it was what it was. Tory just responded off of that. Now, speaking on Tory Lanez, I definitely think that what he did was fucking dumb. It was definitely a I can't say that on YouTube, but it was definitely fucking stupid. Knowing that you got court cases pending and they doing everything and anything they can to blackball you and lock you up and all this other shit, what you did was absolutely asinine. But you have to think too, y'all, when you're trying a man's patience and you try to test a man's ego, especially in public, a man is going to defend that because it's like you're trying to embarrass him. A lot of things that men hate, you know, whether you take their girl, you take their money, and you fuck with their reputation, or you fuck with their reputation would be their perception or how they're perceived in the public. You know, once you do that, you're attacking three things that involve, you know, a man. And I said three. I know I have my thumb out, but whatever. You're attacking a man's ego and his reputation at that point. So doing anything in public when you approach other men, other people in general, but men are more violent, is what it is. When you approach people, or when you approach men more so in public, and you already ignore the handshake, you know what I'm saying? Fine, that was good enough. You could have walked away off of that and kept it pushing. Tory Lanez pressed you afterwards, after you walked away, or whatever the case may be, then you had every right to say in the manner that you wanted, you had every right to say, bro, look, you spoke on my situation 2 years ago. It's some fake shit. I don't fuck with you. And walk away. You know what I'm saying? I can understand if somebody's continuously pressing you and you don't really want to punch him in the face, but you're hoping that he don't punch you in the face because the nigga got security there. So, I mean, the whole situation is kind of up in smoke about how it could have been handled better, you know, because when you're dealing with somebody, and I hate to say this, because I'm not no 6 foot dude, but I'm also not Tory Lanez height either. You know what I'm saying? I'm about 5'8", 5'9", or whatever. You need to take into account people who are shorter, you know, even shorter than average height, I can get by, but people who are shorter, you have to remember that they have a lot to prove involving their height. There's a lot of shit that short niggas go through, especially when you're shorter than 5'8", 5'9", which is average height. When you're shorter than that, you got people, you got women neglecting you, clowning you because of your height. You got dudes trying to try you, you know, more specifically because of your height. And this shit happens all the time. So they have to fight, or they have to do things that are more aggressive to show, you know, that they're not nothing to play with. And I hate that it's like that, but it's the world that we live in today. So with that being said, August didn't take all that into account, and Tory, he shouldn't have went that far with it, but it kind of is what it is. You know, in black culture, once again, everything is spoken about in ambiguity, and energy speaks before your words do, no matter who you are or no matter what culture you're in. Don't walk up to somebody getting aggressive saying, keep that same energy, why'd you speak on my situation 2 years ago, whatever the case may be, and then not expect this type of outcome. That right there is not smart at all, especially when you're having a discussion between two fucking men. When you're having a discussion between two men, you have to remember that violence is always in the air the second that you approach somebody, or the second that you walk away from somebody, because of the energy that you display. Do you see what I'm saying? I wouldn't have dapped him up either. You know, I wouldn't have looked at him the way August did and then just kept skating by, but I would have been like, look, bro, I ain't got no beef with you, but I don't fuck with what you did. You know, you speaking on my situation or whatever the hell may have went down. I don't fuck with that. So I don't fuck with you. And I would have just walked away. You know, you don't owe another man an explanation, but you have to understand that when you're dealing with people and or thugs and or people who will have to keep a certain reputation up, that a slight synopsis or a slight way of explaining your situation can be the difference between life and death, or a fight, or a peaceful conversation. You know, an altercation versus a conversation. But please, let me know what y'all think down below, if anything. You know, do you think August was wrong? Do you think Tory was wrong? Do you feel like there's no win on either side? Do you believe in what Axe said, that, you know, you can't give either one the fucking W? Do you think that this situation should have been handled differently by Tory Lanez because he was the one that threw the first punch? Or do you think that August, you know, he could have approached the situation with a stern and calm manner instead of a more loud and aggressive manner? Let me know your thoughts down below. Please make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. And it's your boy Torius, man. We out. Peace.